Hi, I'm Nikolaj Aarø, the founder and creative director of the Stalker Misery mod and The Seed. I'm a part of an international team of highly talented artists that are commonly known as MDT, or otherwise referred to as the Misery Development Team. We have been around for quite some time, and over the past few years we have grown into quite a large team with many talented artists and friends on the side. But let's get back to The Seed and the reason why we're all here. The Seed is unique and unlike any other game out there. It is a modern creation of a classic genre, the choose-your-own-adventure type of game. Imagine a dead and sterile Eastern Europe stripped away all life and biological elements. No birds in the sky, no living trees, and radiation poisoning in your lungs from the day you step outside. Now imagine having to navigate through the horrors of total silence and darkness on your own, in search of a higher meaning or remnants of humanity. You will feel the mental and physical challenge straight away. You take on the role as the Russian protagonist who leaves his underground shelter at the age of 26, 11 years after the event. This is where the game begins, and how you approach what lays in front of you will determine what happens next. All of your choices will have an impact on the world and the story. During your playthrough, you will be forced to make some tough decisions and will most certainly face some serious moral dilemmas. With each choice you make, the plot unfolds like the branches of a tree, which makes each and every playthrough a unique and interesting experience. As an ordinary human being, devoid of any superpowers, you constantly struggle against the odds. To increase your chances of survival, you'll have to choose what aspect of your circumstances to improve. For example, your fighting capabilities. Better safe than sorry, right? Ammunition can be as important as a can of tuna. Social stance. Is there always strength in numbers, or are you better off on your own? Your health condition. Pollution is a constant threat that you must always battle. And your resources. What good is a fully loaded shotgun if you have no water? You decide for these exploration and scavenging priorities, and you are able to change them if your situation changes. In fact, this is what the game is all about, choosing a mental and practical focus. However, bear in mind that your decisions may have a significant impact on how the story unfolds. Each choice you make will close some paths that were available to you and open up others. Do you have what it takes to survive in this world? What actually happened during the event? What is the status of the world today? And what defines the human race? Maybe you will find the answers to these questions, and maybe you won't.
Hi, I'm Damian, and I'm in charge of sound design, game development, and now I'm going to tell you all about it. Immersion is very important for us. You might think we're limited because of the graphic novel format, but we're going to great lengths to take the medium as far as we can. That's why we've been looking for some new ways how to connect and synchronize everything into a seamless, believable, solid experience. For example, the sound is based on a completely procedural sound combination engine built around the idea that ambient music, sound effects, should never repeat and be completely the same, just like in real life. But we didn't stop there. We are connecting the sound effects, for example stronger gusts of wind, with the quantity, speed and direction of rain, debris, dust, fog in their environment. Some scenes are dynamic and, as you read, slowly drop into a dusk scene, and the audio background reflects that perfectly. Since the world in The Seed is highly sterile, the soundscape must correspond to these drastically different circumstances. Imagine a barren world without the rumble of people moving about, without the shrieks, barks and chirps of animals, and without the rustle of leaves brushing each other. The wind is an important factor here, being the only major sound source. But it is an ominous wind, filled with ferocity and uncertainty. Every colorful sound or sharp contrast to the constancy of the wind blowing, rain falling, etc., is usually a strong indicator of danger. People must react to these environmental cues and take them very seriously. The Seed is a dead world, sterile world. Transitions between scenes are specifically made to reflect the action that the player takes. We are treating this graphically interactive novel literally like a game. And like a game, it will have difficulty balancing, immersive gameplay, player progression, a punishment mechanic. All of this will be set in a world that takes you to the edges of your sanity and to the edges of morality. However, the game will never give you information on a silver plate. If you want to find out more about this world, you will have to do the work for yourself. Extract and analyze information from sources of varying integrity and invest your time and efforts into finding out the objective truth about the world you live in, just like real life. We have a very strict background history for the game, one that has been built from the ground up and is based on original contributions by people strongly dedicated to realism. We've probably written more background lore and timeline events than what will find its way into the game, so you'll probably not see most of it, but you will most certainly experience it on your own, feel it, and live within it. However, thanks to the Misery mod, we have spontaneously created and refined our technique in writing non-linear and multidimensional characters. Some will lie, deceive you, or be hostile to you. Others will be confused, scared, or foolish. And there are those that will tell you their own version of the truth. Collecting these bits and pieces to form an opinion and a view on the true state of things will be your own responsibility. In the world of the Seed, you have to extract and analyze characters of varying integrity. It's really rewarding when you invest the effort to understand as much as possible of the world in the Seed, the world that you play and the world that you live in.
We love our projects and we love doing atmospheric games. We just have to do the Seed. We feel so passionate about this project and we hope that you will support us in doing so. Kickstarter allows independent game developers like ourselves to progress with our projects if the community that we are a part of supports us in these endeavors. The Kickstarter goal is about 50% of the budget needed to create the Seed. We are capable of investing the other half ourselves, and in fact we already did. Thanks for watching.